Hello. I'm in these clothes because I just came home from work. Um, but I did want to talk about something, and sorry if I'm like kind of scattered. I'm like super tired from work. Um, but I think masking is depleting. Like, I'm already drained. I'm already drained. Like, oh my God. Like, you can't really see it on my face, but I am so drained from today. I was just having to mask all day. And it really affects me, like, greatly. Not having a choice on being able to unmask. Like, the job that I work is customer service based. So they want you to build rapport so you can build value around the product and sell the product and blah 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 blah. And I think that is what really drains me, is because it's not a conversation that I want to have. I want to ask about the weather in somebody's state, or ask about how somebody's day went because I want to, not because I have to. And not because I have to, and because I have to meet certain goals by making sure that the product has sold or something. So I think that having to mask all the time puts me in a state of always feeling on edge. Like, and I'm gonna be very like transparent here, like, it really, I don't want to sound like a bad person when I say this, but it's like, I get off of work and I just want to shut out the world. Like, I don't want to have to talk to anybody. I don't want to have to answer to anybody. I just want to just get off of work, come home, and it just be that. But it's like, I know that's not possible because you have to, maintain the relationships in your life. And I'm not saying that that's necessarily a burden, but it's like I'm trying to figure out a balance, because I know how I am after having to mask for 8 hours a day. And I know, like, after having to mask for 8 hours a day, I'm irritated. I'm on edge. I'm cold. I'm harsh. I don't want to talk. And I don't want that energy to bleed off into the people that I care about. So I feel like having to mask in like a workplace setting really is mentally depleting. And also just having to mask in normal like social settings, like just having to keep up with conversations even when you don't feel like it, or having to stay at social events even when you don't feel like it because you don't want to come off rude or you don't want to offend somebody. And I feel like in those instances, I feel like people involve themselves too much emotionally, because and I think I learned that at a very young age. Like, for example, like, I had a friend on the phone and we were talking for a good bit, and then she was like, all right, I'm done talking now. I'm going to hang up the phone now. And I was like, okay, like, it's not because she didn't enjoy talking to me or she didn't want to be my friend anymore. She just didn't feel like talking. She didn't have anything else to contribute to the conversation, and that was the end of the conversation. Why bleed it out? Why? Like, and that's where I kind of wish people had that. I don't know. Am I autistic? Like, I'm just joking. I'm not diagnosed. It was just a little joke because, anyways, I'm not going to get into it. But see, that's me being unmasked, just making random jokes that are probably not even funny. But it's like, I think I really might be on the spectrum, though. I do need to go get evaluated. I haven't gotten evaluated yet, but I think I might. But anyways, I think having to navigate being an adult socially has been the toughest thing for me, because I know how I am, and if I don't want to do something, I don't feel like I should have to do it. And I'm not saying I'm not saying that I won't do acts of service, for the people that I love and things of that nature. Like, if you need help with something, I love you and I'll do it. Or if you're my friend and you need something or you need to talk or whatever, I'll show up that way. But it's just like, I just feel like sometimes I just want to check out from the world. I just want to check out. Like, Control, Alt, Delete, disappear, check out. And then come back when I feel like I have enough energy, And it's just, I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of this, and I'm trying to make sure it makes sense for you, but I don't know if it is. But yeah, and I constantly feel like a bad person for this, for like just wanting to go mute and not wanting to laugh at things that aren't funny, not wanting to smile if I don't feel like smiling, not wanting to say good morning if I don't want to say good morning, not wanting to wave if I don't want to wave. And I'm not saying, I know how this sounds. It sounds so bad, but it's just like, sometimes I just don't want to, I just want to run on autopilot. I just want to conserve some of my energy and give it out when I know I can. Like, I don't know how to make this make sense without sounding like I just hate people. I don't hate people. I think I absorb a lot of things. And I need time to get them off me so I can feel like myself again. And I don't know, this whole unmasking thing has been so tricky for me, because I don't know what's appropriate. I don't know how I can unmask completely without because I'm not saying, I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but I hope it makes sense. So yeah, so if anybody has tips on that, let me know. I don't think there's really a solid answer for that. I really think, the answer is just me having healthy boundaries and not being afraid of hurting other people's feelings when I need that for myself. But yeah, it's just, I I don't know. Sometimes I just feel so bad for just wanting to be so isolated sometimes. Like, because I feel like I wasn't always like this. I mean, I was, like, I've always been, like, super independent. Like, I didn't really need anyone to entertain me. So, it's like I've always been most comfortable alone. And that's not saying that I don't enjoy company, because I do enjoy company, but I enjoy it when I want it, not when I feel like I have to show up to not hurt somebody's feelings. And I'm not saying don't show up at all, because that's how you like burn bridges. And like I really do appreciate some of the friends that I have, because you know I haven't been the most present and they still love me and they still talk to me when I do, you know, reach out and stuff like that. But I'm not saying completely just forget everybody and just go ghost and never talk to anybody again. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, because I don't know what to do. So, you know, but it's just hard trying to navigate this as an adult, because I never really had that issue as a kid. Like, not being the most popular, but still having friends. I don't know if that's making sense. Like, a lot of my, like, growing up, I didn't really have too many, like, close friends. Like, I didn't really get invited out too many places and stuff like that until, like, my high school year. And then I started going out more, making more friends and stuff like that. So it's kind of like I had a balance of, like, being by myself and being around, like, people in social settings. So it's like I always had enough time to recharge. But now as an adult, it's like I feel like I never have enough time to recharge, and that's what's killing me so much, because like I just constantly feel like I never have enough time. Like, I have split days off. What am I gonna do with split days off? And then, you know, just, I don't know. And then, like, when I do take time for myself, I feel guilty. Like, I feel like, oh, I need to be talking to someone, or there's somebody that I need to reach out to, or whatever. And again, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because having healthy relationships is a good thing. Having friends, having people that you can come to and rely on and have, you know, conversations and just experience life with is always a good thing. But, excuse me, I just feel like, and I honestly think most of it is due to work. Like, the job that I work, and having to just be fake all the time. Like, just the pressure of having to be performative, like, and having to act like you care. And I'm not trying to say my job is a bad job. It's not a bad job. It's just not something I want to do. And I can't really, like, blame anybody but me, because I took the job. And, you know, so I'm not trying to place a blame anywhere, because you can't blame anybody. You can't blame anybody. I know. I'm just trying to figure it out. And I know the answer is probably finding a better job where it's, like, not as strenuous. I know that's the answer. But in the meantime, you know, with the job market, you know, I can't just make any rash decisions and quit. So, you know, But yeah, it's just that whole, I think just mainly I think it's really just having to mask in the workplace. Like if I don't want to say good morning to you, I shouldn't have to. If I don't want to talk to you, I shouldn't have to. But then I get fired because I'm not a team player. And it be pissing me off because these are things that I genuinely have to care about. Like I have to mask so I don't get fired. But it's like, bruh, like, why do we even have to do that? Like, and luckily I have, like, you know, people around me where, like, if I am unmasked, it's not a big, like, issue or whatever. Like, people know that I'm just having an off day. But it's like, if it was up to me, I'd be unmasked every day. Because some days I'm having an off day, but I have to mask. Because then it's going to be a pattern and people are going to be like, what is wrong with her? And there's nothing wrong with me. Nothing that has to concern you. Like, I'm not mad at you. I don't know. I could definitely be overthinking it, but I just, dang, like, oh. I hope this made sense. I hope it just wasn't me, like, just, like, I hope you guys can kind of relate and maybe give me some tips on how you guys deal with it all and having to just play into this game of who masks the best. Cause baby, right now I'm in last place. I'm in last place. Okay. If we're going out of places through 10, I'm number 10. I am last place. So yeah. One day we'll have a world where you can just not have to mask and nobody gets in their feelings about it. Anyways, I'm not gonna ramble too much about this because I want to go lay down. But yeah, I hope, you know, if anybody feels the same way that I do, just know that now you know you're not alone. Somebody feels the same way as you. And hopefully we can figure out how to work through it together, find a healthy balance. And yeah. So I'm going to cap it at this. I'll see you guys in another video because there's some other topics that I wanted to talk about, but this one just was at the front of my brain, okay? But I also want to thank you guys so much for the love on the other video. I was not expecting that. Like, I had the intentions of it reaching you guys so that you guys could have like a hug through the phone, like just so we can kind of go like this together, like, because I want you guys to have a safe space to be vulnerable if you guys are feeling alone. So I'm glad that you guys, you know, that reached some of you guys, and I'm so excited to continue this with you guys and just share my shadows, because I think that's what everybody is afraid of, is their own shadow, and being real and raw with themselves about how they really feel. Like, you know, like, and so yeah, I just want everybody to just kind of acknowledge that, you know, there are going to be some dark sides of you. It's just how you decide to treat those sides of you. Are you going to shame them? Are you going to be mean to them? Or are you going to accept them and accept the fact that they are a part of you and learn to love all parts of you? And I think that's probably what this channel is going to be, is just me going through all my shadows and kind of bringing my shadow work, you know, not only in the journal, but here on this channel with you as well. You guys kind of get to see the development of the shadow work, because I know I am far from done with my shadow work. And hopefully that inspires you guys to do that too. Just take a look at the dark sides of yourself and find out where they stem from and kind of work through them. And I want to do that together. I want this whole channel to be us. It's not just all about me. It's going to be us. So, but yeah, I'm going to stop rambling for real this time. I'm leaving. I'm going to go lay down. But I'll see y'all in another video. Again, thank you so much. Love you guys. All right, bye.